What we're seeking is an end to prohibition. The blanket ban on cannabis is ridiculous. I mean, something like 6 million people use cannabis regularly in Britain. And however much money, the billions that are wasted on trying to stop it, it's just complete waste. What we need is a system of regulation. What we advocate is a regulated system where, for instance, I mean, it would only be available for sale to adults. It would be available by prescription, on prescription by doctors, and there'd be restrictions on who could sell it. But I mean, that would also give us a guarantee of quality, give us a guarantee of safety, and it would mean there'd be, additional healthcare provisions. So if people were experiencing problems with it, or wanted advice on the use of it or on the effects they were experiencing, then they'd be able to get that.
I think it's a terrible thing that people in my situation and thousands like me, thousands worse off than me, are getting victimised for using cannabis, which helps them. Well, I'm asking from the government to allow me to use cannabis because it helps me out a lot more than what pharmaceutical drugs do.
It's a debate that we do need to have, because for a long time politicians have just shied away from the fact that a lot of people do use weed, a lot of young people do use weed, and we need to discuss whether or not that should be legalised, because obviously there are pros and cons to both arguments.
Medicinally, I think it's fine, but then I think classifying it as a Class B was too far. But I believe everything in moderation. So, who are we to judge?